Hi there, lovely people. This is the real math of chemmates, grace of justice, truth, balance, and harmony. And today I'm going to talk about the increased activities we have been seeing in Kenya, particularly in the Rift Valley area. We can see there is a increased activity of people drilling boreholes, and these boreholes are bringing forth unidentified gas that is flammable. Sometimes it's not flammable, it's just uh, gas, this translucent gas that people cannot explain where it's coming. So I'm going to touch on that and how we can prevent more damages in that we are drilling there and we don't know what we are drilling. We don't know what we are causing or the triggers that we are triggering there. So I will start with the with the increased activity of oil and gas mining and mining of minerals. Seems that all these activities are awakening the sleeping giants. We are disturbing the inner activities of Mother Earth, and we can see this in Sorai Borehole, which emitted flammable gas currently, like 3 weeks ago, after a farmer just dug a borehole, but what came forth, it was frightening for him and also the people around this area. And also because this place is in the hotbed of volcanic activity, we all know that Sorai is located in Nakuru County, and in this Nakuru County, this is where the Menengai crater is, and up to this time, when you just go and visit Menengai crater, you can see there is some smokes emanating from the crater. So this means that the volcanic activity are still going on as we talk now. Yes, and so even like earlier years, there were farmers also who drilled boreholes, and the boreholes gave gave forth to hot water. So you can see this is something that is there and it's just laying dormant, but with our increased activities, we are going to awaken the sleeping giant. We can see with only drilling of 350 meters, this was on Sorai borehole, and also in Kajiado. This was happening in at a farm called Kisajo Farm. They only drilled 200 meters. This is a very short area or short length from the ground to the ground to the inner to the inner. So you can see this is something that is very close. The volcanic activity are just close to the surface of the earth at this particular area, particularly the Rift Valley, because these two areas like Kisajo and which is in Kajiado, and Sorai, which is in Nakuru, are all lying in the floor of the Rift Valley. Then we saw another translucent gum. Let me go back to the Sorai and Kajiado. These were flammable. Both of them were flammable. And then we saw another one in Muranga, which was just a translucent gas, and it was also in a person farm. They drilled a borehole, and then it just emanated the translucent gas. So we can see that the more we are increasing, or the more we are destabilizing the atmosphere, the topography of atmosphere, Even the way the atmosphere is layered, has layers, and it's the same way the earth has layers. It's the same way we are disturbing the atmosphere and also the topography of inner earth. This is how we're gonna awaken the sleeping giant. The volcanic activities are going to arise due to these activities, and we need to stop this. We really need to stop this. So like I said, with the changing of earth atmosphere, it's the same way we are changing the inner earth topography. And we have to stop this because we are going to awaken the sleeping giant, and we don't want to see that. We don't want to see the people of Rift Valley losing their rad there, because with this increased activities of the borehole drilling, it will only trigger, it will open more fissures, and we will have a reaction, and hence forth bringing the volcanic activities. So it will be not a good, it's not a good idea. So to me, borehole drilling in this area should be banned, and I'm appealing this to the government to do it, and also to the people who are listening to this. If you are located in this area, please stop doing this, because you are awakening the sleeping giant, which is the volcanic activities in that area. So you got to get that right. Another thing is that we people, whenever we see such kind of things happening, such gas coming out and being flammable, there are so many people who are speculating this is something we should tap in and earn money, forgetting that this is what we are all in this earth. This is our mother earth. And if something was to happen, like volcanic activities do come with seismic a disturbance, that is the earthquake, and so many other things. People are killed by these volcanic activities, and also people are misplaced in that they are told to move out of that certain place. And we all know that Rift Valley has a lot of population. There is a lot of population that is relying on that land. So we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that, and it's the time we come forward and prevent this before the situation gets out of its hand. So to me, we have to kill that mentality of drilling Mother Earth, that is for us getting money, and then this gas, the methane and butane for cooking. We have to kill that mentality. Remember, I said that even whatever the oil rigs in Turkana, that is what is causing the fissure, the crack in the Rift Valley. And I said if it doesn't stop, it's going to bring forth a lot of consequences that we don't want, and we won't like, we as human beings. So it's the high time we close all the activities that are happening in the frost of Rift Valley. That is the exploring of oil and gas, exploring of mining of precious metals, exploring and, or let me say, drilling of boreholes for water. We have to get another option for that. There are so many ways we can tap water. We can also tap water in air. Currently, I saw a video. I do not get to see this video, but there is a video of a black American man who has these gadgets that can tap water from the air. So there is so many ways we can look, rather than drilling and destabilizing the topography of Mother Earth. Then these water drilling companies, these water borehole drilling companies. Whenever you go to drill these holes, make sure you consult with the people who are expert with uh, geography, the geography of the Rift Valley before you go and drill. I don't know which machines you are using, but they are not accurate. As you can see, whenever you are drilling, so many boreholes are emitting this gas. We don't know what it is. So you need to consult before you take this step. Another thing is that this thing of global warming, that is fake. Fake people. The activities, the increased activities, because the human activities has increased so much that we are disturbing the Mother Earth. Like, we are all connected, even the celestial bodies that are up there, we are connected. So whenever we destabilize the earth atmosphere, all these chemtrails and also the geoengineering, weather manipulation, all those we are doing. And also when we come to the inner earth, we are also doing the same thing, drilling of oil and gas, and this is what they are using as a scapegoat, that it is the global warming. It's not the global warming, people. It's these activities you are seeing around you and me. We are contributing to this. So it's the high time we stop when we come up with the good option. And the option are that I was checking in the mainstream media about the biofuels. Like I talked in my previous video, we have hemp plants which we can tap in and make use of it. It has so many various uses, from medicine, oil, cooking oil, fuel for our cars, and many other uses. And it is an excellent and good way to look forward. Nature is the best because nature has clean, affordable, renewable, it emits less carbon. So this is a very good way to look at. And I was looking at the video where I see this guy. He is called David Gidiomi. He was an innovator. He went to US, drove because of the money. And what he was using for his car is the edible oil or cooking oil. Like I said, that all these cooking fat we are using here, the petroleum jelly you like applying to your face, are made from the second hand, or it's a byproduct of this crude oil. So this is what they, after washing or after processing their gas, this is the residue is what makes your cooking fat. This cooking fat is very detrimental to human health. It's only people will never be told, consumers will never be told the truth by this corporation, because they are all about money making and profit making. They rather have sheeple or people consuming their products, but they will never come out and tell us what is really happening. And this is the same thing we are using in the air, the grease, the same as the petroleum jelly you use on your hair. Like for me, I have gone natural. I do use coconut oil. This is what I use. So we need to see more oil from the nature, which are good for our skin and also for our body. So let me go back to this guy David Gidiomi. He was using an edible oil for his car, and he said that diesel is much dirtier than the cooking oil he was using for his car. So you can see how you have been lied that diesel is the best, whereas all in all it's also a byproduct from the crude oil. It's the same thing. So this is a way of telling you that whenever you see the you have shortage of diesel, you can buy the cooking oil. It's the same thing. There is nothing. It's only that they twist that it's the cooking oil, but it's the same. It's coming from the same source. It's coming from the crude oil. Same source, but they will never tell you the truth for the sake of profit. And this has to stop. This has to stop. Lying to people in order for the people to consume for that money has to stop. Another thing is that I saw this guy from Kisumu who is using sorry about that who is using God, I was distracted from my cat Sebi here. Okay, I saw this guy who is called Michael. He's a from two dropouts, and he was using hyacinth weed. We all know hyacinth weed is invading most of our lakes here, like in Kisumu, Lake Victoria. It's so much there, it's causing a lot of mayhem there. So I saw this guy, what he's doing, he's converting this hyacinth and mixing it with paper, those papers from the office. He has this woman who always collects this paper, and he brings the paper to that certain place he has set as his own company, and he is making very beautiful papers from the hyacinth. So this is a very good way. It tells us that we can tap into nature rather than disturbing the atmosphere of Mother Earth, and also the atmosphere of all the topography of Mother Earth, of inner Earth. Then I saw this in this guy also, who is called Richard Ochieng, who is a chemistry teacher, who was making also biofuel from the same hyacinth weed. And this was a very good way. We never see these guys being aired in our mainstream media. We need to see such things, such our innovators being aired, so that we can share ideas and opinions, and also we can reach each other. So to me, we need more people coming out. And also for you innovators, if you have something, you can start your own channels where we can also come to you. That is the only way we can reach you wherever you are. Remember, we have so many innovators in our Africa who are very potential, but the government is just not helping them in a way they are supposed to happen, because they all know, or they know that they are a threat to the corporate industries, which are all aimed in making profits rather than being considerate of the welfare of the human beings, and also the environment. Because even these things, okay, the products from the crude oils, like the diesel, it's causing a lot of pollution in the air. And also when the people breathe also, they kind of get these chest related problems by breathing this secondhand smoke. So you can see where this kind of crude oil is taking us. All these oils we are just getting in from Mother Earth, and also we are harming her whenever we get this crude oil from the inner earth, because it's meant to be there in order to carry a certain work in helping her through the moving of tectonic plates. And whenever we rape her this oil, this is her blood, we rape her bare, so we kind of see these increased activities of seismic or earthquakes happening throughout the world. So it's a high time we stop this drilling our Mother Earth, because she's going through a lot of painful experience from this. So we should support our local innovators, because this is how we are going to create more jobs. These people are great alchemists working at the limited resources, as they lack space, capital, and also, like I said, they lack recognition. So we need to support them and also bring them in the limelight of people. People have to know what other people are doing, so that we can expand all of us. Then, like all you know, that the government spent a lot of money when they were eliminating the hyacinth weed. But we have seen from this hyacinth weed that great alchemists have come up and turned this crisis into profit. And this was the money they should have supported these people, because these two people, Michael and Richard Ochieng, like Michael said, that in order for him to have this company, this big company, what he lacks is the capital. He lacks capital to expand the company. So if this was to be done, it will be a very good idea. It will employ so many jobless people who are out there. Young people are out there with nowhere to go or nowhere to run. So by supporting our innovators, and I know there are so many of them, because everybody is born with a talent. Everybody is a creator. It's only way the school has not been used to exploit these kind of talents we have inside us. Like, this is the chemistry we should be doing in secondary school, rather than having this chemistry subject that is not helping our people. The physics subject is also irrelevant. So many subjects we are doing in secondary school, but they are so irrelevant. So we have to think again about the subjects in the school, and see what we can introduce in order to make our people discover their potential. Also, we don't need our people partnering with the international foundation and organization, because this is how these people are coming, robbing our people their talents, and patenting these ideas in their own countries, hence leaving our people with nothing. They are robbing their might, and for them, they are going there because they have all the resources. the capital and everything. They are making huge money from our people. So we need to protect our people with every bit of energy that we have. So to me, let's ban all the activities we are creating here we are doing to our motherland here in Africa. What we should do is look for more nature-like, which are clean, renewable, and also affordable, because even you can see this thing of crude oil, the petrol, the kerosene, the cooking fat we are using here. It's so much expensive. When we have so many options we can look at, we also we have the coconut oil, the hemp oil. We can tap on the hemp plants. So this is the option we should be looking, or the good way we should be looking, for the sake of our mother earth. We need to secure her, and we need to listen to her cries. So that is it, people. If you like my video, please share, like, and subscribe.